I'm going to discuss now problem 6 from Chapter seven's homework. In this one, we are asked to calculate our monthly payment if we purchase a new big screen TV and surround sound system, and let's say we think that will cost $6,000. The store won't finance the entire purchase price. They'll only finance, let's say, $4,000 over a 2-year time period and an annual compounded monthly interest rate of 24%. The first question said, assuming we accept the store's financing, how much will our monthly payment be? Now remember, we're not going to finance the entire $6,000 cost. They will only let us finance $4,000 of that. So I can do that a couple of different ways. I can use Excel's built-in functions. In this case, I'm trying to find a payment, and my rate is 24%, but it's compounded monthly, so I'm going to divide by 12. It's a 2-year time period, so 2 years, but it's monthly payments, so a total of 24 months. And I can just enter 2 times 12. Excel will do the calculating for me. The present value is that $4,000 cost, sorry, not cost, but the amount that I'm borrowing. And I can either link to this particular cell or just type it in. Normally I just type it in because I'm just trying to quickly get Excel to do the calculations for me. And I'm not trying to normally demonstrate how to use Excel. But our payment would be $211.48. I could use the time value of money calculator that I've shown y'all before, and I'm just going to show you one more time. Even though this is stuff that was covered in Chapter 3, I would input as my present value the $4,000 that I'm borrowing from the store. My rate, I normally like to leave my calculators on annual, even though I know this is a monthly problem, because different programmers program their calculators differently, and sometimes they'll require that you make the rate a monthly rate even if you select monthly down here. And I don't know exactly how this particular programmer set this one up, so I'm going to leave it at annual, and I'm going to convert my annual rate to a monthly rate just like I did in Excel. So I've already forgotten my rate. It was 24% compounded monthly. So I can't enter 24 divided by 12. It won't do the calculation for me. I have to do the calculation myself. So 24 divided by 12 is 2%. It was over a 2-year time period, so that's 24 months. I'm going to leave this at annual, and I'm going to ask it to compute the payment. There's that 211.48 that we got using Excel. Then they asked, what will our monthly payment be if we make a larger down payment? Even though I can't borrow any more than $4,000, I could borrow less. If I borrow exactly $4,000, then essentially I have to make a down payment of the rest. So if it costs me $6,000 and I borrow $4,000, my down payment's going to be $2,000. But as part of this question, they said, well, what if you can make a higher down payment? How much would that change your payment per month? So if I can make a down payment of, let's say, $2,500, then I would only borrow $3,500 up here. So I could change this to $3,500 to find my new answer. Or pop over to here and change this to $3,500.